Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, September 30th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here tonight to join me on this video. And I was having some technical issues, so I hope everything's gonna work. So I sat down to get ready and my mouse was dead. So I had to charge that before I could do anything else. And so I think it's only running on like 10% right now, but hopefully it'll last through the video. And then I was just having like issues. So hopefully it'll all work out. But I'm glad you guys are here because I have lots and lots and lots to show you. First of all, we're going to be making these cards tonight, and these are definitely one of the easiest cards I've ever made. So, well, I guess it's 3 of the easiest cards I've ever made. They're basically all the exact same, but just different paper in the background. And we're going to be using the Thoughtful Journey. So this is most of a pack. So it's called Thoughtful Journey. It's been around for about a year or so. And it's one of my favorite packs of paper. And it comes 6 by 6, but you can literally use almost every sheet of paper in here with the stamp set. So I just picked out a few. So these 3 we're going to make, but I also picked out some other ones, but let me show you what's in here. So you've got this one we're using. So that's that one right there. And then actually these are the 3 we're using right here. So we've got the one with the, I don't know what you call it, seagrass maybe. And then we've just got like one of a sky and then another one of the sky with some water in there. So these 3 we're going to be using tonight. And then we've also got that flower one. This is like my favorite one in the whole pack. And then we've got this one with the trees and the back there. So you can use the front or the back, but I love this one too. Love the back of that. That's just a pretty sky. This one is really pretty winter-like scene. And this one would be a good one too. Love that one. And then this one would be good. Really, almost every single piece in here would work. The back of that's really pretty. So that's the paper, and I'm sure most of you guys have that because I have used it all the time. Like literally, I've used it so much. So here is the card that I did maybe like a month ago. And this was using the same set, and I did a little frame around it, and then we sponged inside, then stamped it. So that was also a pretty easy card. And then tonight we'll be doing these. These are some of the other ones that I stamped. So I just picked a whole bunch of pieces. So these are some of the other pieces that I just showed you that we're not using, but they work just as well. So literally you can take this pack of paper and make so many of these cards. Okay. Oh, let me say, hello. I was going to say, let me say goodbye. Let me say hello. Hey, Tony. Hey, Regina. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Amy. Hey, Myra. Hey, Jody. Let me see. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Therese. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Tracy. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hey, Diana. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Amy. Hey, Marie. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Jamadi. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Val. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Jana. Oh, I think I already said Jana. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Bina. Hey, Karen. Hey, Lou. I'm going to stop there. All right. Oh, there's Lori. Hey, Lori. All right. I'm stopping. Isn't that script stamp retired? Yes, it is. And I'm really depressed about that. Well, it's still, is it still, I think it's still available on the retiring last chance list. But yeah, I still use it because I told you guys that's one of my favorite stamp sets. So even though they are retiring it, it is still available. I'm pretty sure right now. It was last time I checked. And I'm going to keep on using it because there's nothing else like it. So, but this is the main stamps that we're using tonight. And then this is the words that we're using. So Prairie Grass and Blooming Phrases. So we're using this just because. And really, most of the stamps in that set will work. But I liked the just because you can use it for anything. All right. So, oh, Jalen made a list over $500. What? Oh, and guess what? So tonight at midnight Mountain Time, the starter kit special starts. So any of you guys that have been thinking about signing up or just want to get a whole bunch of stuff for a great deal, you get $125 of product for $35. There is also a second one. If you want to get more stuff, you can get $189 of product for $99. You get free shipping, a free paper pumpkin kit, and you get some catalogs and stuff too. And then you'll get the discount through at least the end of March. So it is a great deal. And then if you don't want to stay active, you just drop. You just don't order anything. Let's see. I'm trying to read some comments. But all you got to do is go to stampinup.com. Make sure I'm your demonstrator listed on there. And make your list for either $125 or $189, depending on which kit you want to get. But it's really, really like a super great deal. No strings attached. Although I'd love to have you stay forever. I know some people just like to get the deal. And, you know, that's why I signed up in the beginning. Although when I signed up, the kit was $299. And you didn't get to pick what you wanted. So it was just a standard kit. Everybody got the exact same thing. I had already half of the stuff that was in the kit. And it was $300. But I still joined. But now it's way cheaper. And you get to pick what you want. So, great deal. All right, so I got a ton of Happy Mail. So, let me show you that. Let me move these out of the way for a sec. All right, so first one is from Brenda Crawford. Brenda in North Dakota. And I got a lot of fun folds. So here's a fun fold. So it opens like this and then opens that way. So I love that. I'm going to have to copy this one. I'm going to have a lot of ideas from you guys. Great birthday cards I've been getting. So, and I love it when people do the flap. So great birthday card there. This one is from Devonna Alderson. And she sent a beautiful fun fold. And I think she said this one was from Susan Campfield. It's called a honeycomb pop out. And she has a video with the measurements and stuff. So Susan Campfield. Whoops, I got it upside down. For this one. So it pops out like that. I don't think I've seen this one before. I watched Susan Campfield a lot. But I don't think I've seen this one. But it's really cute. And I love this paper. This paper is still available, but the stamp set is gone. So that, I'm really upset too. Why would they keep the paper and get rid of the stamp set? I don't know. This one is from Sarah Heilman. And she sent a card for my mother too. That was really cute. Using this same paper that I used. Very cute. Love that. And then I got a bunch of packages too. So this first one, this is from Amy Davis. And she sent, I don't know why she sent in a package. Okay, it's just the card and I got stamps. I always love getting stamps because I use so many of them. So this card is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know where that's from. Is that a stamp that's in that set? Because that's really pretty. I love it. But I love this card. So each one has a different word. So this one is magic, wonder, light, and love. So that's so cute. I love it. So that's from Amy Davis. And then I got another package. This one is from Betty Burke. And she sent me a napkin card with the napkins to go with it. So I got a whole pack, well, not a whole pack, but like half a pack of napkins, fall leaves. And she made a napkin card. Isn't that cute? Love the napkins. And I love that saying. It says, when God created you, he blessed the rest of us. Wow, so sweet. Love it. And I think she made the envelope with the, maybe like an envelope template. Thought that was cool. So there's that. I love checking the mail when it's my birthday month. This one's all the way from Germany, from Anya, and I love this one. So she used like the deckled circles, I think, is this die. And the pear set. Look at that. Beautiful. Love it. I think I'm going to have to copy this one too. I think I have those circle. I'm not sure if it's the deckled circle. Is Anya on here tonight? No. Oh, it's the middle of the night there. Anybody on here know which one this is? It the deckled circles or is it a different one? Because I want to make this card. I see so many ideas that I want to make. I think I might start doing 3 videos a week sometimes. This one is from Lorena Snyder. She sent me some oranges. Love it. Thank you so much. And then I got another package from Sue Deppis, and she sent me a ton of Post-its since I go through these like water. And then this amazing card with the pears. I love that pear kit, that pear paper and the stamp set. The more the paper than the stamp set. But anyway, this pulls out like that. And it says, hello, friend. Congratulations. Celebrate. Just a note. Happy birthday. And more stamps. You guys who send the stamps, I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Because I send out... Whoops. One fell off. Now I lost it. I send out so many cards. I go through a ton of stamps. So I really appreciate that. And they're getting up there near $1 close to already. So I love this card. And I saw one somewhere that had 3, but I haven't seen one that has 4. So I'm going to have to look and figure out the directions. But I love that card. So thank you, Sue, for all the Post-its and for that beautiful card. I love it. And that was the last one. All right, so this is the card kit through today. So tomorrow, and using the pear paper. So tomorrow I'll be cutting up these kits for everybody that ordered the last couple weeks. So if you still want to get this kit, you can place an order today through midnight tonight, Eastern time. And you can get this kit too. So there you go. All right. I think that is it. So joining special is the big news, and that starts tonight at midnight Mountain Time. So I would get your list ready if you want to do that. Oh, Jalen, Sue Canfield did that card too. The one that I just showed, the pull-out card. Okay, so Sue Canfield has a bunch of stuff. She always has really cool fun fold things. The crowns are for, I think, people that comment the most. I don't know. I haven't really figured that out yet because it changes every video. So I don't know what that's for. But thank you guys, all of you that sent me Christmas cards, birthday cards. I love, love, love them. So if you want to do the birthday card contest, you have, let's see, 18 more days because it just has to be here by... Well, let me see. My birthday's on a Saturday. So, yeah, by the 17th. So, I don't know if I'll be able to pick a winner by the 18th, but we'll try because I have a video on the 18th, my birthday. So, last time we ended up getting a bunch of ones late because the mail was running late. But you still have plenty of time to send one. Karen, I don't think that sentiment's from the napkin card. I'm not sure if that's Stampin' Up or not. I don't know. I know the inside isn't. The one about God created me. Everybody does make beautiful cards. I know, I love it. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm just reading comments real quick. Okay, Lisa also said Sue Campfield made that fun fold a week or two ago. All right, I'm sending her lots of business. Why can't I talk tonight? I've like got a speech impediment or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these cards. So we need, let me see, not much. We need 3 pieces of, now I'm switching this because on these I used 2 pieces of Cajun Craze, but I decided I'm going to switch this one to Mossy Meadow. After I glued it down, I decided I liked Mossy Meadow better, and I wanted to use 3 different colors. So we're going to be using Mossy Meadow instead of 2 Cajun Craze. So we've got 3 colors. Don't they go good together or go well together? All right, so 5.5 by 8.5 of those 3 colors. And then we need 6 pieces of white. That's 5.25 by 4. So you need 3 for the front, 3 for the inside. So 6 pieces of that. And then we've got our 3 DSP pieces for the front. And I'm going to show you how I cut that in just a second. So that's really all you need. So just 3 pieces of that, 6 of those, and 3 of these. So only 12 pieces of cardstock. So that's not bad. Like I said, this is the easiest card ever. Yeah, Jalen, Canada Post. I know. Oh, Canada's like on strike. This is like the 3rd time this year so far, I think, Canada Mail has been on strike. That's insane. I don't understand why they keep doing that. The DSP is Thoughtful Journey. It's right here. Thoughtful Journey. Yeah, so 2 cards from each piece, exactly. So, so this is just the other half of these 3. So these 3, I used half on this card, and that's the other half. So you can get 2 out of each piece. There's 48 pieces, so you could actually make like 96 cards out of a pack. Yes, last time I did Sympathy. So this, well, this is kind of like Sympathy the last time. This stamp comes with it. And I'm giving away 2 of those tonight. But I like Just Because you can use that for anything. So you can put Just Because I'm Thinking of You, Just Because it's your birthday, whatever. So, all right. First thing we're going to do is stamp. Oh, no, actually, first thing we're going to do is cut that paper. So let me get my paper cutter. Oops. So what I did, you know, when I do my upside down, so here's the 3 pieces I used. So let me just pick one. All right, so this one, now you're going to cut it right in half. So you got a picture. This is half of your cardstock. Do you want to cut off the bottom or the top? Well, you could do them separately, but I really didn't want to cut off the bottom here because then there wouldn't be any of that grass in there. So I cut off the top, but you could cut it at 3 first and then cut off the bottom here, which that might work even better. So cut it at 3, then cut off this part and this part. Let's do that. That'd be better. Because this, on the left, it has too much grass. So now we've got these. So I'm going to cut, you got to cut 3/4 of an inch off. So I'm just going to go over to 3/4 of an inch and cut that off. And then I'm going to cut it off the bottom of this side. So there we go. So there's 2 pieces right there. I think I'm going to use this one instead of the one I already cut, because this one I cut from the top, but I like it a little bit lower. So I'm going to use that. All right, so there's those 2. This one, I really wanted that pink right there, so I cut off the bottom. So I did, just cut it at 5 1/4, which is 3/4 of an inch off the bottom. And then you want to save these little scraps, because I'm going to do a card I just saw today using scraps, and it was really cool. So there's that one. So we're going to have 2 of these. These are almost exactly the same. And then this one, same thing. It just depends. Do you want more sky or more? I can't remember which one I did. I cut off the top. Okay. So easy cutting. And if you have a chopping one, or even this one, you could probably do at least 3 at a time, I would think. And then at 3. So there you go. So there's all your pieces. So that's for 6 cards. And then we're going to stamp. So let's do the inside first. So we need 3 of these. And I need a piece of scrap paper. There we go. All right. So I'm just using another stamp that comes in this set. Oops. And it's like seagrass. And we're going to be using the pecan pie, or pecan pie. Pecan. All right, here we go. So I'm going to stamp it like 3 times. So I'm just going to go here, and then I'm going to go over and over. So you just kind of get that little seagrass. And I have a bunch of this in my yard, right by the water. If any of you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you saw my flooded yard last week when we got all that torrential rain. All right, there. I love this stamp. This is a beautiful stamp set. So I went and saw my mother today. I swear my brain is not fastened on right today because so this is so funny. Let me stamp these real quick. All right, so I want one of these with the dark. I did espresso on this one, and then I did the pecan on these 2. So let's do the pecan first. And I've got my just because. The whole stamp really didn't, well, I guess I could scoot it over, but I didn't want it quite that long. So we're going to stamp that right on the edge here. So I go see my mother, and she's just taking her time. I was there for almost 3 hours, and she just was like piddling around. And I wanted to get her to tape a few jokes. But she got her lunch, and it was gross. She didn't like it. It was like roast beef and spinach and mashed potatoes, and she didn't like any of it. So she ended up eating like one of these peanut butter and jelly oatmeal things that I buy for her that she loves, and some peanut butter crackers. I offered to go get her lunch, but she's like, no, it's okay. All right, so get that just right down there on the edge. So then we sat there talking, and she loves ginger ale, so I take her ginger ale. So she's like, will you get me a ginger ale? So I get her some ginger ale. I said, great, now you're going to be sitting here burping every 5 seconds. Because you know how it is with carbonation. And I said, let's do some jokes before you drink that. She goes, I'll just take a couple sips. So I said, okay, you ready? And, you know, Vicky sent me that joke book. So I took the joke book, and we picked out like 5 jokes to do. And so I got ready. We picked out one, practiced it. I said, are you ready? She's like, yeah. And I hit record. And as soon as I hit record, she just lets out this loud burp. And I started dying laughing so hard. And I said, I can't believe you just did that. And so, of course, I had to stop it, but I thought I hit stop, and I didn't, and it just kept taping, but I didn't realize it. So then I went to start it again, but instead of starting it again, I actually stopped it. So we were doing the tape over again. So we did 4 jokes in a row, and I had actually taped the part that I thought was off, if that makes sense. So when I thought it was taping, it wasn't taping. And then as soon as I hit what I thought was stop, it started taping. So I went back and looked, and I'm like, dang, none of those jokes taped. So we had to start all over again. I was like, man, I was so mad. So anyway, but she's a riot. She just cracks me up so bad. All right, so let's see. This one, the green, is going to go with this one. Yes. All right, so that one's there. And then this one gets that. And then, oops, that goes on the inside. And this one goes here. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna stamp. Oh, I forgot to stamp the thing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I swear. Okay, we're gonna do 2 of these in pecan pie. I haven't been drinking either, just to let you know. All right, so we're just going to stamp this one time and give it a good press. This should just be a blooper video. There we go. All right, so there's one, and then this one's going to go in the pecan pie too. Oh, Kenzie, you're on here. You know, I never got your address. I have your card sitting here. So if you still want your card, I need your address. All right, so this one, let's do it right in the middle. Sometimes these big stamps are a little bit hard, but I got a little mark there, darn it. You know what? Let's do it on another piece. I still have the other piece here. I hate that. Don't you hate that? When you get ink on it. And I even cut mine down so that they're right up to the edge. Okay. Let's try that again. Now I got ink all over my fingers. Okay, that's better. Get rid of that one. And this one I'm going to do in the espresso because it's darker. And I want to make sure it shows up. Okay. Oops. Missed that right in the middle. Okay. Here we go. So it's been just a fun day. No, Kenzie, I had already thrown away the envelope your card came in, so I didn't have it. Okay, so we're done stamping. And now we just got to put it together. So Jalen said, I woke up after falling asleep on the couch with the laptop. There was a whole tape of people doing farts on camera. Oh, that's funny. Have any of you guys watched the Sprite challenge? So this was from like a few months ago. There was a challenge for people to try and drink a whole thing of Sprite without burping. Like a whole can or a bottle of Sprite. So pretty much nobody could do it. And then like halfway through drinking the bottle, they were just like, these horrendous burps. It's really funny to watch though. Because then like there's usually 2 or 3 people doing it, and then the other people just start dying laughing. That's so funny. Alrighty. This one. Oh, that side's pretty too. Yeah, my mother's always full of gas. She's doing one or the other. I think old people just don't even care. They don't care who's listening. Oh, I probably should trim that. But she does just crack me up. All right, so all we got to do is put bling on and we're done. We could be making these cards all day. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one. And I put it about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. So this is 3 inches. This is like 1/4, and this is about 3/4 of an inch. And when I was making the samples, I actually messed one up and did this just because really crooked. So I cut 3/4 of an inch white and put it on top. I don't know if you can tell. It was this one right here. So I just put another layer right there on top. And if you wanted to put some other words inside, you could. But I just did it blank. All right, so then we're going to put some gems on here. So I've got 2 different gems. I've got the Cajun Craze Gold Dots, or Cajun Craze and Gold Dots for 2 of them. And I used one of the big ones and one of the medium one. So we're just going to take that and put it like right there, and then a medium one right there. You can use whatever size you want, or if you want to put them all over, you can do that too. But these are really pretty. I don't know if you can tell. They're like Cajun Craze, and they have like gold glitter inside of them. So it's really pretty. And then for this one, I'm going to use this, which is the Low Profile Sparkle Dots. Love those. So we're going to use one big and one little of these. Whoops. If I can get it, it's stuck. Boy, that doesn't want to come off. It is just stuck on this plastic. Oops, I didn't get it. Wait a minute. There it goes. All right, so 2 there. So there's my gems. Then we're going to spritz it with some shimmer. Love it. All right, there you go. That was super speedy. I like that better with the green. What do you think? I don't know, they're both nice. I think I like the green better. All right, you guys, that is today's cards. And this is the new card kit. So if you order starting tomorrow, you will get the supplies to make these 3 cards. Paper is called Thoughtful Journey. And I did use Early Espresso. This one is Early Espresso. And these 2 are Pecan Pie. That one was darker, so it looked better with espresso. Or it almost looks black, but it's espresso. But the rest is, so those are the only 2 colors I use, espresso and Pecan Pie. Agree. Oh, Lisa, you like the flat dots. These aren't really that bad. They're not too bad, but these are much flatter. These are probably my favorite right now. I love them. Yeah, this one's my favorite. Oops. I just lost the comments. Hold on. I hit something. There we go. Could you use Mossy Meadow for this one? That is Mossy Mossy Meadow ink. The DSP is Mossy Meadow, but yeah, you could use whatever color you want. I just did Pecan Pie to match that. But yeah, you could definitely use Mossy Meadow. Okay. Oh, a lot of you like the green one? Yep. Definitely like the green better. All right, it's time for a joke. It's joke time. All right, you ready? Here we go. Uh-oh. Oops. All right, so one Sunday, a pastor told the congregation that the church needed some extra money and asked the people to prayerfully consider giving a little extra in the offering plate. He said that whoever gave the most would be able to pick out 3 hymns. After the offering plates were passed, the pastor glanced down and noticed that someone had placed a $1,000 bill in the offering. I don't think they make $1,000 bills, do they? I guess they do in the joke. He was so excited that he immediately shared his joy with his congregation and said he'd like to personally thank the person who placed the money in the plate. A very quiet, elderly, and saintly lady all the way in the back shyly raised her hand. The pastor asked her to come to the front. Slowly, she made her way to the pastor. He told her how wonderful it was that she gave so much money, and in thanks asked her to pick out 3 hymns. Her eyes brightened as she looked over the congregation, pointed to the 3 handsomest men in the building, and said, "I'll take him, him, and him." I told this one a long time ago, but it's been like a year or so, so I figured you guys might want to hear it again if you hadn't heard it yet. I thought that was cute. And I think that was sent to me by Claudia Rodriguez. I'm not positive, but I think it was, because I took a screenshot and sent it to myself. All right, so it's time for card giveaway. So let me get my cards out, and I'm giving away 2 of these tonight. The other ones I did. So we've got these 2, this one and this one. All right, are we ready? Let me shake them all up. All right, first winner is Jody Stewart. Jody Stewart, you get that one. Next one is Carrie Hamilton. Carrie Hamilton, I think she's on here tonight. Next one is Loretta Pearson. Loretta Pearson. And the last one is Kelly Collins. All right, so those are the winners for today. So thanks you guys so much. I know this was a short video today. Anybody have questions or anything before we go? Oh, Claudia. Okay, that was yours. Okay, good. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember for sure. I thank you guys so much for sending me jokes. A lot of them I have already done before, but I really appreciate it because sometimes I get one that I haven't done yet. So, oh, addresses. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Here we go. Here's the addresses. Let me see if we can fit that all in. And then, oh, here's my email. Just send me your address. Can you guys see that? For some reason, it didn't print right, so I don't know. I just hit print, but it left a space between the cancer one over there, and then there was a space there, so I don't know what happened, but this goes together and that goes together. I couldn't edit it. And Jalen typed this up for me, so. Yes, I turned 60 in 18 days. Well, 19, I guess 19 days. Yes, I'm going to be an old fart. All right, then if you want my address for the birthday card contest or to send my mother a card, there's mine. So I'll leave these here. Boy, it is small. If I just put it down, isn't it? Yes. Hey, Mel. I didn't know you were on here. All right, so I'll be back Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Don't forget the joining special. Anybody who wants to join my team for only $35. That is literally the best deal. I've been a demonstrator almost 25 years. That is the best deal they have ever, ever, ever had. The cheapest it's ever been, I think, was $65. But getting $95 extra free is like crazy good. So I would sign up myself again if I wasn't already a demonstrator. Trust me, if I had kids, I'd be signing them all up. But then they would probably live with me, so. All right, you guys. Oh, Canada's $48 for the kit for $135 of stuff. Wow, we get a better deal, huh? I think Australia is the most expensive, though. I think theirs is like almost double. Okay, you guys. Oh, the cost. Wait a minute. The cost. No cost. $135 for $252. Okay, I'm confused. So yours are 48 and 135. Okay. That's how much it costs. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Judy, you could sign up your pets, but no, they can't live in the same house as you. So you can't sign up somebody in your own house. It has to be a different address, and it can't be your credit card. So if it's somebody that lives with you, it doesn't work. All right, you guys. Tony's going to be 73 in November. All right, you guys, have a great, great, great week, and I'll see you back here on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for another fun video. Hopefully, I will be more conscious. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Sometimes I feel like I'm blonde when I'm doing these videos. I'm totally normal till I hit that live button, and then I just lose my mind. I don't know. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.